Hello everyone on the interwebs. My name is Kotek and today we're going to be watching Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm replay. Heart of the Swarm indeed. Between our blue Protoss in the bottom right corner of the map playing for Team Evil Geniuses. Hailing from Canada, it is HuK versus our red Terran in the upper left corner of the map playing for Team Millennium. Hailing from Plus, it is Dayshi. Now the map is indeed Belshir Vestige, as you can see, but the matchup, I'm more interested in the actual matchup itself. They're both really good players, and they can actually both pretty much deliver a really good style of play. Dayshi and HuK, we've actually seen games from both players in the channel, maybe not at once, but we have seen some great replays from them. Now, cool thing about this map, it actually has quite some cool things about it. In front of the natural, there's a kind of a nice big open area. It can just lead to a lot of great battles. For example, if the defender's units are here, then it's quite troublesome to defend all attacks coming from all three sides. But coming from one or two, it's definitely easy to defend. You have definitely the advantage here. But if you're defending here, then the opponent has a lot of space here, and it can pretty much be bad for the defender. The attacker just has a lot of space for maneuvering his army. But the other good thing about, or the cool thing about this map, is the possible attack paths for it. For example, in the early game, you can pretty much only take the path around the watchtower. It's pretty much the safest one and the best one, because going around here around the map without triggering the watchtower is just not that good. Because in the early game, you really need as much time as you can get to do actually any sort of pressure. And if you go around, then the pressure won't be as pressuring. And you can also attack through the middle here, because there are rocks, which pretty much cancels any sort of early and really nice rush distance. But in the mid to late game situation, you can just destroy the rocks and create a better attack distance for both players. But that just isn't possible in the early game, because like I said, it's just not that great of an advantage. Probably more of a disadvantage. Now, seeing pretty basic play from both players. From our Protoss player, HuK, we are seeing double gas, double people, I mean 2-3 people on each gas, 3 on that one, 2 on that one, although I believe there was 2 on that one before. Now, Stalker being made, 2 Stalkers being made for HuK being sent here to the front of the base. Will we actually see a Mothership Core being made for HuK? That might actually be possible. He does have the resources from it. He's not queuing another probe. Mothership Core, it is kind of possible, since he is sending his Stalker around. Maybe actually just do some scouting, but maybe more? No, actually it is for attacking. He's going to the watchtower first, and the SCV just sees it, and he's going to back away. So nothing happened. That SCV just managed to run away as fast as possible. However, the Mothership Core is being thrown down. No Stalkers being made because he doesn't actually have the resources. Robotics facility as well. Will we actually see some sort of double Stalker pressure? Well, at least it's 1 Stalker for now. 1 Stalker Mothership Core pressure on the Terran. That might actually happen, and it's quite nice of an aggression early on. We have the Mothership Core that can be used for a mass recall, but the Stalker just does all the damage. Looking at the Terran side of things, it's looking to be kind of a 1-1-1 safe expand situation. He just did 1 barracks with the reactor. He has the orbital command on the way, and the factory is already here, making the way to mine probably for defense, knowing it's actually going to be for attacking situations. But the Marines did scout. This Stalker, the micro here, is just so much. He needs to micro that Stalker very efficiently to actually get some sort of shield from it. Looking at the starport, it is almost done. Will it actually switch with any of the buildings, aka the barracks? No, it will not, as it seems. Probably not. Exactly, now the orbital command is getting ready to fight on. The Marines are just running towards HuK's base. Will HuK actually be able to defend it? Looking like not. He has 1 observer. He shouldn't be making another one. He should actually just be making more troops, maybe even immortals, because it is a great damage dealing unit. Even though the Marines can kill it, it still does a lot of damage. The Widow Mine is at the mineral line. We'll actually just trigger down. Oh, but the photon overcharge was actually activated. And the observer was there. The Widow Mine almost gets killed, but it didn't. It actually managed to run away with 10 HP. How much damage does it do? 20. Photon overcharge actually does 20 damage. And it looks like HuK is in a very good situation right now. He managed to push that attack off. However, Dayshi, he's just getting more Marines in the army. Now it is looking not so great, but still, HuK can pretty much just defend this. The Widow Mines, he needs to be careful of those Widow Mines. But the Stalkers, do they actually have more range than the Widow Mines? I think they actually do. Actually, Widow Mine, yes, there is a Widow Mine right here. Your range, what is it? I actually don't know the range for the Widow Mine. Maybe it needs to be burrowed so we can actually see it. HuK in a very, very good situation right here, because Dayshi is using the money on the SCVs but not using it at all on these buildings. The factory is just doing nothing. It could do a Widow Mine, but the Widow Mine trigger there was awesome. Still only killed one Stalker and the rest remained intact. The Orbital Command flying on top of the Stalkers, maybe to distract the fire of the Stalkers. And GG, Dayshi just calls it. He throws down the towel and gives the win over to HuK. Because Dayshi's pressure, it did not work that well. HuK managed to reinforce in time. He did do 3 gateways here, and it was just enough off of one base to repel a 1 barracks with reactor and 1 Widow Mine without reactor. And then the piling of Dayshi's resources just continued and continued. But right now it would have been too late anyways to actually use those resources to actually defend this attack. As you can see, it was just too much. Was the mothership core actually here? I don't seem to see it. Oh, nope, it was actually in the main base. Did Dayshi actually try to drop? Yes, he did. I think he did try to drop, but it didn't work that well, so he just thrown down towel. GG, well played. Give the win to HuK, losing that game. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.